Hello, this is Jane Goodall, and today is the International Day of Forests. So, because forests are so important in my life, in all our lives, I feel that I want to give a message. And I think more and more people know today the role that forests play in slowing down climate change by absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and storing it. And people are beginning to understand what we call the services provided by the forest. They give us clean air and water. They provide food and clothing and so much else. They provide livelihoods to the hundreds of thousands of indigenous people and others who depend on them for their very livelihoods. And the problem is that we are destroying forests. We destroy patches of forest the size of a football pitch every few seconds. And as we destroy the forests, all this stored carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere. We need forests, not only to slow down climate change and to give us these actual foods and clothing and so on, but because of what they can do to us for our well-being. It was the Japanese who started forest bathing. Go into the forest, be in the forest, and feel what the forest can do to heal you. And I've been so lucky. I've spent months by myself in the rainforests of Tanzania watching chimpanzees. But I've had experience also in the great ancient forests of Congo and forests in Malaysia and in parts of Latin America and North America and Canada and in the forests of Europe. And I have come to have a feeling for the forest for its own sake. Being out in the rainforest alone, you forget yourself. You become one with this amazing world of the forest. And out in the forest, you learn about the interconnection of all the forms of life, how every little species of animal and plant in the forest has a role to play. And as they become extinct, so we tear holes in the tapestry of life until eventually a whole ecosystem may collapse. When I'm alone in the forest, surrounded by the greens and the browns, it's a whole experience that I can't find in any other place. Just be quiet. And you hear the singing of the insects and the birds. And you hear the little rustles as small animals go about their business. Maybe you glimpse the bright colors of a butterfly as it goes past, or the feathers of a bird, or see a little tree squirrel running up the trunk. And perhaps a monkey. And on your own, you lose yourself, and you're part of this magic world. When it's raining, not a great storm, but just gently raining, and there's a pattering on the leaves, and you're all alone in this world of greens and browns. And it's a feeling I cannot get in any other place. When I was alone in the forest at Gombe, the trees acquired personalities, and that may sound fanciful, but there's the great ancient old trees with their gnarled trunks. They're like grandfathers and grandmothers. And there's the young, eager saplings with the smooth trunks waiting to grow out into the sunlight. And they do seem to have personalities. We now know they communicate under the ground with the microfungi of their roots and with pheromones that they can put out into the atmosphere. So on this day of forests, I want to beg that we will all do anything we can to protect and restore the forests that mean so much, not only because of what they do for us, but because of what they intrinsically are. We need to value them for their own sake, not just because of their services to us. And they're part of this amazing tapestry of life with their rich biodiversity. that we are destroying. So let's get together and do everything we can to help the people who are protecting the forests, to think of trees as individuals with a value of their own, not just their value to us. That's my plea to you today. And thank you. And any chance you have to be out in the forest, please try. Just see what it will do for you. Thank you.